We were concerned about the media stories that were saying, first of all, that the bullet in fact did not match, and that therefore we had no case, that we had brought a groundless prosecution. That was our concern.
Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Yeah.
And he was not murdered for his opinions on transgenderism, obviously. He was, I believe, and most people who knew him well, as I did, and was friends with him as I was, believe he was most likely murdered for his evolving views on Israel.
His wife don't believe nothing you're saying, and she got privy information in the investigation. The FBI disclosed to her the evidence that they had. The family has an opportunity to know the path of the investigation and know what the prosecutors are going to do in trial. She knows that. You know you don't know that. Then why are you acting like you know something she don't know? Go to tatumstore.com, tatumstore.com, tatumstore.com. Go get you some merch. We got some 250 merch too. Y'all go there, check it out. And this is in honor of the baseball players and everybody that want to stand up for what's right biblically. And that we did these two hats. Shout out to John Root, because the black hat is the one he came up with. So if you support that and you when you want to go get one of those Genesis hats, just put Root in and you'll get 15% off. That's just the Genesis hat. Me and him partnered on that one. So put Root in. That'll give him credit for the hat. He came up with the hat. And it's a killer hat. I'm going to send these to some baseball players. But if you want to get it, it's on the store right now, ready and available. If you don't know what Romans 1:27 is, if they put Romans 1:27 on that hat, then people will be crying in the middle of the street. Charlie Kirk's trial is coming up, and I'm going to be there. And I'm going to report back. I'm going to watch every minute of it, and I'm going to report back to you guys the facts. Not lies, not deception, not foolery, not anti-Semitism, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I am effing sick of these people. And it's wrong what they're doing. It is evil. And if you can't see what Tucker and others are doing that is evil, I can't help you. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said. Roll the clip.
Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Yeah.
And he was not murdered for his opinions on transgenderism, obviously. He was, I believe, and most people who knew him well, as I did, and was friends with him as I was, believe he was most likely murdered for his evolving views on Israel. So I get it. A lot's at stake. The world is at stake. But from my perspective, I have a duty to say what I think is true. I'm often wrong, and I always say that because it's a fact. I have been wrong a lot, and I may be wrong now. But I am sincere. I'm saying what I believe is true, and I'm going to continue doing that no matter what.
Let's go through this again. Let's play what he said. Let's do that clip again. And I'm going to stop. I'm going to pause and break it down and give you some logical reasoning behind the foolery he just said. Roll the clip.
Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Yeah.
And he was not murdered for his opinions on transgenderism, obviously.
Pause. How is that obvious? He said he wasn't murdered for his views on transgenderism, obviously. Yet the person that's currently in custody right now wrote a letter to his lover about why he killed Charlie Kirk, and he said he killed him for that very thing. And not only did he write a letter, the person who was the killer's lover is now been given partial immunity to take the stand and testify against Tyler Robinson. Where is the obvious at? You making it up. It's obvious that you lying. You cannot tell me that, oh, he wasn't killed because, where's your evidence? Where's your suspects at? Where's this stuff at that you done made up? If you're saying it's obvious, where's the evidence? It's all conjecture. It's all somebody fantasizing. They arrested somebody. Witnesses. His father turned him in. His lover's testifying in court. They got DNA. Everything you name, they got it. Discord channel. Other friends. Eyewitnesses. Video recording. Parents identifying from surveillance. They got him on surveillance in the area. Name to me what evidence you got that's beyond what the state has. You're lying, mother, you know what? God, I can't stand this dude. Let him finish.
I believe, and most people who knew him well, as I did, and was friends with him as I was, believe he was most likely murdered for his evolving views on Israel.
Pause. What friends are you talking about? We're not talking about you. Are you saying you a closer friend to Charlie Kirk than his wife? Because she don't believe nothing you saying, and she knew him better than you do. Who else you talking about? Name the person. I want to say something. I'm trying to hold my composure. It's just evil. Well, because his friend, whom he knew, which I knew, you're not, his wife don't believe nothing you saying, and she got privy information in the investigation. The FBI disclosed to her the evidence that they have. I believe that's how it worked. The family has an opportunity to know the path of the investigation and know what the prosecutors are going to do in trial. She knows that. You know you don't know that. Then why are you acting like you know something she don't know? Let me give you some other logical conclusions. You are one of the biggest anti-Semites. Ain't nobody killed you. They killed him because it's evolving views. Yours did evolve. You used to be pro-Zionist, and now you're a nut. And they ain't killed you, but they killed him. Charlie Kirk, before he died, was standing up for Israel. He did have some views that he disagreed with things in Israel, but he wrote Netanyahu a letter saying, I love Israel. Y'all need to work on y'all PR. That guy they kill, but they don't do nothing to you. Or none of these other crazy anti-Semites. Make it make sense. They gonna go through and kill their only ally out of any major person is Charlie Kirk. All of the pastors in Turning Point Faith are all Zionists. Charlie Kirk, Zionist. His wife, Zionist. Everybody that mentor him, Zionist. And they can kill that guy. To do what? So you can have a voice, unabated, anti-Semite? Make this make sense, you lying sack of bones. Let him finish, man. Let him finish. It gets stupider.
I get it. A lot's at stake. The world is at stake.
Let's get to the next clip. It gets stupider. Roll the clip.
I would not support the Republican Party. There's no chance I would support the Republican Party. I'm not going to support the Democratic Party. I don't know what I'm going to do. But at this point, you know, how could I or any American voter support a political party that's not loyal to the United States?
Time out. He's only saying this because he hates Jews and hate Israel. He go, I don't support a party that don't support the United States. What are you talking about, bruh? Donald Trump closed the border. Donald Trump is trying to get us adequate resources around the country. Around the world. What we did in Venezuela, the stuff that we're doing in Iran, that's for the benefit of America. Us trying to do tariffs to try to make the economy in America better. He outpaced the job numbers by like 20 times. What do you mean? What do you mean? He's not putting this country first. I know what it is. Because you don't like that the Republican Party likes Israel. That's it. You cannot name a policy position that the Republicans hold that's counter to America. You can't name one. But you say it anyway. Finish the clip. 40 seconds left, I'm done.
The interests of a foreign country above those of its own citizens. That's it's not possible to vote for people like that, and I'm not going to. And I think I voted Republican my entire life. I worked at Fox News, CNN, MSNBC. I've been a consistent defender for 35 years of the Republican Party. Very very defender. But there's no defending this because it's immoral. And it's exactly the opposite of what a political party in a democracy is charged with doing, which is representing its own voters, its own citizens, its own nation. And they're not doing it.
How long have Israel been an ally of the United States of America? Since the beginning of time. When did it change, Tucker? When did it change? Every president for the last 30 years that you've been involved in Republican politics, you've been voting for Republicans, are all supporters of Israel. They all have. You claim that Donald Trump is run by Israel and Netanyahu, but you voted for him 3 times, right? You think the Clintons weren't supporters of Israel? They were all supporters of Israel for 30 plus years. But you know what it is? All of a sudden, it's convenient to talk like this and act like this. This is not genuine. 30 years of being a Republican, and you think they changed this year? Was Trump like this last year when you didn't say nothing? The year before when you didn't say nothing? His last term when you didn't say nothing? The last time he ran for office when you didn't say nothing? In 2016 when you didn't say nothing? When Barack Obama was in office, you didn't say nothing? Before Barack Obama, his first term, you didn't say nothing? Then Bush, you didn't say nothing? Got us in Afghanistan and Iraq for 20 years and you didn't say nothing? But now, 2026 is too much for you to bear. You a sorry son of a gun. And if I ever see Tucker Carlson's face, I will put my nose to your nose and say, you a sorry piece of crap. I'm sick of y'all. You hate this country. You a devil. If you telling people don't vote for the Republicans, who they gonna vote for? Democrats? You want them to vote for these people that hate America, pushing communism because you mad at Jews. I hate these people. Y'all gotta pray for me. I cannot stand it. You guys are just as bad as these leftist nut jobs ruining America. I'm not a Republican anymore. I can't, I guess I can't. I think about, because I know obviously that shut your wit. You all, I would have called you the B word, but I'm not. Somebody call it for me. I'm sick of these people, man. They lying to the young people. Of course Charlie was killed by... And let me tell you something. Put his face back on the screen. Let me say something else that's cowardice. How you gonna speak at Turning Point USA and you sorry mother, you ain't stood up for Erica Kirk one time. You ain't stood up for Erica one time. And then you got people on your show that trash her every day. You bring people on that trash Erica Kirk. And you supposed to be Charlie Kirk's friend. You is a... And I'll tell you to your face, and your brother, and whoever else you talk, all y'all in the circle, I tell all y'all to your face, you up, and you won't do nothing about it. But sit there like a punk, like you are. All of y'all. I'm sick of all of y'all. And I will tell you to your face, anytime, anywhere, you are a sorry son of a gun, and I cannot stand you or any of these other people. And you know who you are. Talking about you, Charlie Kirk, friend, you bashing his wife. When are you gonna support it? No, not money, bro. But when are you gonna come out, Tucker, and say, Erica Kirk, y'all need to stop talking about Erica Kirk like that. Got that man with you. You wait till the man dead and then do all this. Tucker wasn't talking about this when Charlie was alive, was he? You wait till he died and you do this. I'm telling you, man, I had to get that off my chest. I'm sorry. Y'all can be mad at me. You can unfollow me. I don't care. What I'm seeing from this man is not right. As big as a platform that he has, this fool is telling people not to vote for Republicans. Who are we going to vote for, brother? You cannot agree with some things that the Republicans do, but generally speaking, Republicans are the ones that's keeping us in a position where we have religious freedom, Second Amendment, Supreme Court that have been doing more positive than not, securing the border, lowering taxes, you name it, getting these boys dinglings out of women's locker rooms. All of these things that Republicans are standing for, they're not perfect, but you telling people, be confused, go vote because of Israel.